Hi, welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to have a quick look at a US 101. This is a second-hand key machine. All key machines come as is, where is, and we're going to run you through and show you how it operates and show you what it's good for. At the moment you can see it's a little bit beat up, but these things are very, very rugged, so you get many more years out of it. I'll take you through all the things that are broken or could need repair to bring it back up to a new machine. But of course it's not a new machine, and a lot of these things aren't really important. They're just for looks anyway. The first one is the key gauge the power gauge up the top. This is broken. It's lost its plastic, most likely whilst it was in transport. It hasn't been treated too good. You can track down one of these at eBay or Jcars, and it's simply 2 screws on the back to replace it and 4 to hold it in place. So that's a quite easy fix there. The Perspex shield as well, I've noticed that's got a chip in the edge there. If you want to replace it, of course you can just get a piece of Perspex made from a plastic or a sign shop. That's generally quite cheap, and just replace it over. The light bulb on top here is missing as well. That's a simple bayonet fitting you can pick up from any hardware, that's not a problem. There is a little plastic cover that goes over here that really doesn't do much. That's missing as well. And you can track one down, but it's most likely not needed for the price it'll cost for that spare. Extra cutters are available. This is not the original cutter, looks like it's already been replaced once. The belts are available as well, so we do sell them. The buffing wheel down the back as well, we do sell them. But of course a bench grinder with a buffing wheel is a lot better to use, easy to use, and cheaper as well. So I've just adjusted it now just to get it exactly where it should be. We've given it a bit of a lubricant as well, so it's working okay. Now this key machine here is going to suit somebody cutting single and double-sided keys. Although it does have the double-sided mortise on this side here, it is missing one of its jaws here, so that is no good unless you get the other jaw. So this machine here would mainly suit somebody just cutting single and double-sided keys, a market person, a shoe repair, somebody wants a second key machine, or somebody who's doing it as a hobby or just in a shop to make a few extra dollars. On the side here you have your knob. It's very straightforward. You push it in and pull it out to operate which carriage. So there we go. That's to operate the mortise carriage. So when you're using this machine, you probably never need it, so you just leave it out of the way, push it all the way in, and then you're operating this carriage here. So it's a simple rotating wheel on one side. To start, turn it on. And that's taking a very small amount of the key blade off, so that's been adjusted and that's working quite well. Now the handle here as well is broken. You can have that repaired, or you can actually track down some wing nut screw handle heads like these ones, or swap them over. They're available on eBay too, or you can even just use a wing nut. I've seen that done as well. Or you could still, you can still use your hands. It's not a problem. It just doesn't look as nice as it normally does. So we're going to cut a key just to show you. I'll just take a key from a cylinder. So I line that one up, flick it over, loosen that one, tighten that one. Didn't tighten it up tight enough. Look at that one. Try again. There we go. Okay, so the first time I didn't tighten up tight enough, mainly because of this broken handle here, so that ideally would be better to repair it. Using the buffing wheel on the back there, that is somewhat worn out as well, and the key works. So there you have it. It's a US 101. This one here will be selling quite cheap. To buy a new one you'd be looking $3,000 plus, so of course we're selling this one dirt cheap. It is a used key machine for anyone trying to get into the market or cut keys. Everything's there, all parts are available. We'll even throw in a couple of free key blanks for you as well. The machine is as is, so we don't give you warranty, so if the belt snaps in 3 months or 3 years, it's completely up to you. By the sounds of it, sounds like the cutter's got a bit more life left in it, but ideally for a professional, of course, I'd change the cutter and change this and this and this and this and do all these things. But for somebody just cutting keys at the markets, or somebody just trying to get into the industry of cutting keys and making a few dollars, this machine will see you many years and cut many keys and make plenty of profit. One key is generally between about $5 to $10, so if the machine's $350, you can see you've only got to cut 70 keys, 50 keys, and everything after that is profit. We'll even probably throw in about 50 keys for you to get you going. Okay, so that's a used key machine. We're basically just reselling it for a customer that upgraded, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can purchase it online, and feel free to email if you have any questions. Thank you.